Hello, and welcome to Mind Canon, the only Star Wars show that can stay awake through an entire episode of a Season 7 Clone Wars. I am your host, the Fat Mantis, and as you have already seen, there will be no opening joke. As a matter of fact, there will be no jokes this episode, because quite frankly, Ahsoka and everyone else who has worked on this Clone Wars series has not earned it. The episode really bored me. It was like watching 30 minutes of Ahsoka twiddle her thumbs and drool on herself. Or, it's like tuning into your favorite show and seeing something stupid. Like, you tune in to Mad Men and you get to watch Don Draper read a newspaper for 50 minutes. Or better yet, it's like tuning in to The Mandalorian and watching Baby Yoda take a for 30 minutes. How would you like that? How would that make you feel if you saw that? Not good, let me tell you, not good at all. I mean, is that entertainment? I mean, I don't know, it could be. No, knowing the state of entertainment is nowadays. Yeah, it could be. It has been lacking on every single way. They do not get jokes. As a matter of fact, they do not even get effects. Cut the effects. Now, yeah, I'm serious, just cut the effects. No effects, thank you very much. Oh, man. I'm too soft on this series. I've been giving them decent ratings, usually in the 70s or 80s, simply because I was happy to have Clone Wars back. But so far, they have failed to provide any amount of true substance. What it is that I need meat. And they're giving me a garden salad. Now, garden salad is good, but I'm not an elf. I'm not a vegan. I need red meat. I need that blood, man. Where is it? Where is it? And it seems to be nowhere in sight. The truth is that Clone Wars is always best when it's personal and when those stories are getting in there, getting into the character development. As a matter of fact, it is incredible because it is a cartoon that seems to be able to defy what writing is for its characters. Oh. Yeah, Mantis here. Oh, no, they don't get effects. Yeah? Are you sure? Because I've really... yes ma'am. Okay. So it's the boss, and apparently I have to do the show with effects, so, put the effects back. Sorry about that. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so this episode is complete filler. Almost nothing happens into it, and the characters, when they escape their prison cells, go on an endless adventure of shooting things up and running through the streets, and end up back in the prison cell, achieving literally nothing. The only semblance of a story that is told to us is that they run into Mandalorians who actually see them and start spying on their whereabouts, who it's probably Bo-Katan Kryze. Now, that little segment could have been put anywhere. Last episode, it could have been put at any of the multiple spaceports that could have gone on to. It could have happened at the castle or in the city of the castle or in the spice bomb. It could put literally anywhere, but instead they decide to waste 25 minutes of my life, and that is the only thing of substance that came out of it. The only event that can remotely be considered a plot device would be the girls, the sisters Rafa and Trace, talking about the origin of how their parents died, and it was tragic, and it was trying to illustrate how the Jedis can't win every battle, and when they do, there's always victims, and those victims end up blaming the Jedi or the established order of things.
Message!
However, even without that sob story, we already knew that. It had already been hammered into us the last two episodes that these two girls were forgotten scum of the earth who were thrown to the bottom pits of Coruscant and no longer loved by society or even cared about. I believe that the writing has been dumbed down to appeal to very young children. I had just marathoned the series and it was never this simple. I will, however, give praise to one particular scene, and it is one where Ahsoka is disarmed and she's surrounded in a control room with 5 pike warriors, all with blasters, and she does total martial arts kung fu arama, jumping, flipping around, and disarming them, beating them up. It was very fun, and it was fun to see Ahsoka back into the position, but once again, certainly not worth using up an entire episode. I am going to unfortunately have to give this episode a 61. That's right. The only reason it's getting that extra 1 point is that it cannot be on par with the worst episode of the season so far. But honestly, I have been being a very good graders thus far, and they better get their act together because we are looking for this Revenge of the Sith arc. You better get there soon, man, because I'm losing it. I am losing it. So that concludes my review of Clone Wars, Season 7, Episode 7. Now, normally I would have bonus Star Wars content. I would comment on other things happening in the Star Wars universe, both the talent and the fiction. However, I'm not going to do this episode because I don't want to sully any other Star Wars information with this review or this episode. Quite frankly, this episode doesn't deserve other Star Wars content revolving around it. And if you notice, this review is a couple days late because you don't deserve to be on time, to have your review on time. That's right. If you really think about it, you are lucky that I even reviewed you. So there it is. There it is. Get out of my office. Get out.
Step into my office. Why? Because you're fired.
I need a palate cleanser. I need to get this taste of Clone Wars out of my mouth. So, I'm going to go watch Ip Man 4. I heard some good things. Let's see if Wilson Yip can bring some visual stylings to my man Bruce. There you go. That's a good evening. Until next time, I would like you to like, share, subscribe. Please tune in to Voice of the Fat Mantis. Although I'm very disappointed with the Clone Wars, I will not be giving up on those reviews because I know that juicy Revenge of the Sith storyline is around the corner, and we are going to take a big bite of that red piece of meat. Sith meat. Till next time, ciao for now.